Welcome back, guys, to another episode with The Coast. By the way, guys, I am The Coast, if y'all need to know. If y'all think like, what's The Coast? That's me. So if you don't know, in the Bible, Magdala is actually a city in Galilee. So there was a part in the Bible where Jesus was, talking to people, and they were at the coast of Magdala. And so that's where I get my name from. Today we're going to be doing a look, and the main point of the look is really to use this new eyelash by Jordyn Woods. It's from Eylure Cosmetics, so I'm really excited. I actually saw, what's her name? Jackie Aina. I don't know why I said what's her name. Everybody know Jackie Aina. Jackie. Anyways, I saw her use the eyelashes and I was like, oh my God, those are nice. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna support this little black girl. And yes, I am older than her. Even you guys might not see it. So me saying this little black girl, yeah, it's this little black girl. I'm gonna support her, even though she's going through like a tough time right now, whatever. I still think that she deserves a fair chance. And these lashes are pretty cute, so I'm gonna use them. I bought two. The first one is Beach Please. And then the other one I bought it's called Summer Air. And I think I'm gonna use the Summer Air because it's like, it's fuller. And this is how the Summer Air looks. I already took it out and kind of messed it up a bit, but this is the Summer Air. So stay tuned. I'm gonna start my face and then we will see how we like these lashes. So first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and use this vitamin C. It's a hyaluronic acid mixed with my Dr. Dennis Gross. It's an exfoliating moisturizer. This thing is so good. I'm gonna be using this mixed with this on my face to moisturize. And then I'm gonna use a really quick Aquaphor on my lips. So you have to start literally by moisturizing. You gotta start by moisturizing your skin. You don't moisturize your skin, your face is gonna be like irritated. It's just gonna be a hot mess, okay? So you wanna make sure that you get that done. But man, when your face is dry, you put moisturizer on it, it's like, like when you're real thirsty, you drink some fresh water, like, yeah. My skin be like, I'm thirsty. And I like moisturize it. I have this really dry spot by my nose. And so when I put makeup on, it gets like even crustier. I gotta make sure I get it. And then it looks like a piece of booger that's just dry and just stuck there. It looks gross. Well, yeah. Okay. Got all these spots. Nice. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera, but if you're interested, I did use Anastasia Beverlyhills pomade in the color Ebony, and then I used my Anastasia Beverlyhills contour palette in the shade Medium. Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. So I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay's De-Slick Complexion Primer. Shine Control Pore Minimizing Mattifying, right? This is what I'm gonna be using. Right above my eyebrows tend to get very oily. And normally I would do this before I do my eyebrows, only because I like to get this over my eyebrows as well. But anyways, we went ahead and did it after, and there's no difference to be honest, but that's done. Okay, now I'm gonna go and work on my eye shadow and whatever, and then I will see you guys in a second. Well, actually, I'm gonna be here, but I'm just not gonna be talking, so yeah. So I started off with my foundation from Fenty Beauty. It's the Pro Filter in the shade 450. And then I moved forward with concealing my eyelid with the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit in the shade Cinnamon. On top of that, I went ahead and put on my setting powder in the color Perfect Tan from Sacha Buttercup. And then I went into the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and I used the color Madagascar. I think that one's actually the Morphe M503. If it's not that one, then it's definitely the Morphe M503. And then I just pretty much swept it, did the windshield wiper blending technique on the upper half of my lid, right under my brow. The most important part here is really just to blend, and so I blended as much as I could to kind of get it to look like a neutral, very neutral, nude-esque color. Then I went in with the Morocco shade from that same palette, and I packed it in right on top, well, not on top, but I guess right under the original color, the Madagascar. And then I also did that windshield wiper technique, applying that on. It's not a lot, so you won't, it's not that, it won't pop out as much because I didn't use a lot of product. The look that I was going for was something very soft and very natural, so I did use colors, but I didn't pack them on so much. Then I went ahead, from that same palette, I went and used the color Kenya with my, I don't see that brush here, but it's a Morphe brush, and I will put that down below. And I added that into the creases of my lid. So I started from the outer corner and worked my way in using that blending method and the windshield wiper blending method as well. And if you can see, I am talking here, I am on the phone, I am living my best life, having the best conversation ever. So I'm doing that, I'm doing the exact same thing that I just did on the other lid to this lid here. I really like this palette because it gives you a wide variety of color that you can use. It has your oranges, it has your glittery colors as well. And then it goes really well with my skin. So then I moved over to the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place, and I combined the color Oshi and Morimi. I think I'm saying those right. If I'm not saying it right, please correct me, guys. But I combined those two colors and I applied that to the inner corner, from the inner corner of my eye all the way over to the mid portion of my lid. The brush that I'm using there is actually came from my Naked 2 palette, and I use it a lot. If you can see on the other side of that brush, there's blue on there. And I was doing a look like right before this, and I didn't wash my brush off, so yeah, don't judge me. So I'm just going ahead, I'm just doing the same thing that I did on the other eye over on this side. So then, as you can see, I go back into the Nubian 2 palette and I use the color Kenya just to kind of go back over the outer corner of my eye and bring it over into the crease as well, just to blend out that the mixture of what I applied on to my eyelid from the Warrior palette. I just went right over that just to clean it up a little bit. Then I went ahead and grabbed my liquid liner. It's a matte liquid liner from NYX. This liner is so on point. I am so bad with doing winged liners, and because the tip of this liquid liner is so thin, there's like virtually no way that you can make a mistake here. If you don't know how to do liquid liners or wing liners, I would suggest you get this liquid liner. I then went ahead and used my mascara from Bad Gal, Benifit Cosmetics. Well, it's Benifit Cosmetics. The name of the mascara is Bad Gal. There you go. Bad Gal Bang, to be exact. But this this mascara is so on point. I'm actually gonna do a video where I show you guys how you me using it without the wing liner, because you can't really see my mascara when I don't have the wing liner on, because my lashes aren't that long. But I'm gonna do a video where you can actually see how good this mascara is, and I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway with it. Yeah, I messed up. Yep. I'm on the phone. When I talk on the phone and I'm doing my makeup, I'm all over the place, because now I'm not even concentrating and I'm just trying to get it done. So I just took my my damp beauty blender and just went over it. It was dry, so that's the best way to get rid of your mess ups. Let it dry, and then you can use a Q-tip to remove it, or you can just use your beauty blender. See, again, I messed up. I was going so fast trying to just like make it look nicer there that I ran my brush across my wet eyelashes and they just made a mess. So now I'm trying to repair that. Hot mess. Look at that. So yeah, like I said, you just allow it to dry, and then you can go over it with the brush that you originally used to apply the color, and it comes right off. Now I'm applying concealer under my eyes. This is Tart's Shaprtape in the shade, I think it's Deep Tan. I think I just made up a color. That's okay. I will add it down below in the description. Usually I would use this color, and then I would add the cream color from my Anastasia palette on top of it, but I didn't do it this time. And then also, I don't usually do my mustache area, and I found that every time I do, add concealer on top of my mustache area, let me stop saying mustache, because I don't have a mustache, but whenever I add it on top of like the top of my lip, I always my hairs because they become more defined, and you can see the little whiskers there, and I hate it. And I'm like, I'm not waxing. So I'm just gonna when I don't add the concealer there, it looks perfectly fine. But when I do add the concealer there, I notice that it brings it out more. So that's a tip. If you guys have those little whiskers there, don't add any concealer there. Just apply the remnants of your concealer from your sponge onto that area. So now I'm going in with my setting powder from Shasha Cosmetics in the color Perfect Tan, and I'm applying that. I don't bake, so I just go ahead and I grab a little bit on my beauty blender, and I just put it in right onto the cream concealer, just so that it allow it to set so it doesn't fall apart. Here I just decided to add a little bit more because I felt like it wasn't enough, and then so I went ahead and used my brush from Morphe. It is the Morphe M532 brush. I'm just patting it in and then sweeping it off. And then I am cream contouring here. That is once again the Anastasia Beverlyhills Contour Cream Kit in the shade Medium. I use the color Ash Brown. On camera, it looks ashy, and I've never noticed that before until now. But when I actually blend it in, it looks fine. I used to use a powder, well, what was that, eyeshadow from Wet n Wild, and now I've been using this, and I really like it. But sometimes I actually go back and add a little bit of the powder, the eyeshadow on top of the contour just to set it. But today I didn't do that. I just went ahead and just blended it out, and I moved on from there. This is me just going ahead and contouring my nose. I use a smaller blending brush with that same ash brown color and applied it to the to my nose. And then I just went ahead and swept it in and blended it out. And then after I was done with that, I grabbed my beauty blender that had the remaining, you know, contour color, the highlight color. I went over the dark edges. You'll see in a second, because I don't really know how to explain things. I just do things and then try to explain it at the end, and it's like, girl, what you talking about? So I used my beauty blender and I went over the contour colors just to kind of bring it in, like kind of snatch it. I don't want to say snatch it because it ain't snatch, but just to bring it back up, and so it doesn't look like, oh, what are those harsh lines? To kind of clean up the lines a bit, you know? And that's what I'm doing here. So now I'm going to use my matte finish Fenty matte. Oh wait, that's actually it in a different language. My matte finish setting spray from NYX Cosmetics. Yeah, I actually really like this spray. I usually use my MAC one, but this one it gives you like, it really, I don't know what it is about NYX, but some of their products is just really good. Some of their products suck, but then some of them is like, whoa, they really just surprise you. Then I'm gonna go ahead and use my RK by Kiss blush palette. This I actually bought by mistake. I was purchasing a lot of different items from the beauty supply store, and I picked this up to look at it, and I put it on the counter not realizing that the guy rung it up and put it in my bag. When I got home, I was like, oh, okay, I guess I have a new palette. But I combined the 3 shades just to give me, because the pink on this palette is a little too pink for me. So, and the orange is too orange on its own, and the purple obviously is, yes, you guessed it, too purple. So I mixed the 3 and it gives me this nice rosy wine color. And I don't apply too much because what we're going for is like a natural nude-esque kind of look here. So I just applied it just a little bit on both sides of my cheeks and then, you know, blended it in. I bought this bronzer from, I don't remember where I brought it from actually, but I was looking for like a nice bronzer, but then I realized it's actually not really a bronzer for my skin tone. I can use it as a highlighter actually, but here I went ahead and tried to, you know, pull it off. As you can see, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't working, but whatever. So I just you know, continued and I applied it to the areas where I contoured. And then I came in with my setting powder. Even though I have like really strong cheekbones, I just wanted to have that, you know, pop out a bit more. And the key really with makeup is just to blend, especially when you're going for these, like, you want to add extra, you know, all this extra stuff. You just blend. Once you blend, everything that you do is gonna look decent once you're done. Now I'm using my highlight, my favoriteest highlight in the whole widest world. Anastasia Beverlyhills Glow Kit, Sundipped, and the color bronze is my favorite. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's gone. I'm applying that also to the brow bone. Highlight that bad boy. And then I'm also gonna pop it into my inner corners, the tips of my nose, and right on the bridge of my nose. You know when you record and you don't, like I don't have my camera connected to my laptop, so I'm not seeing these harsh lines that you guys are seeing. And I know you're thinking, what's going on there? Don't worry, I'm gonna fix them, I promise. Just watch till the end of the video. They're not gonna be there anymore, I promise. So anyways, right here I am using my, what is this? I'll add the brown color in the description below, but I'm using, first I used the Angel Wings, and then I applied Age Rose on top of the Angel Wings. And then I used my brown pencil from Nars Cosmetics on, you know, as a liner. Yep. Come on now, fix that, honey. Fix it. The Nars is the Precision Lip Liner and the shade Spunk. So yeah, but then the brown lipstick, I'm gonna leave that in the description for you guys, okay? I applied these lashes off camera and they are amazing. So my favorite part of these eyelashes is the fact that it tells you right or left, but guess what I did? I put the glue, I took it off, put the glue on, put it down, put the glue on the other one, put it down, and I don't know which one I picked up first, right or left. So, whoop, I put them on anyways and they still look good. So this is the final look, guys. I am in love with these eyelashes. Again, this is the Summer Heir, I guess, style. And this is the Jordyn Woods Eylure eyelashes. They're so nice. They're so pretty and elegant. They look full, but yet they don't look like eyelashes, you know? So I really like that about this. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like giving me like a lot of like pretty wispy, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so pretty. It's really pretty. They're lightweight, you don't feel them. The band is very nice and thin and comfortable. It's good stuff. I like them a lot. So anyways, you guys, I definitely think you should try them. I'm gonna leave a link down below with this product if you guys are interested in getting it, and all the other products that I've used. Please let me know what you guys want me to try next, and I will do that for you. Anyhow, see you guys next time. Here at the